Let's move to matchday match point number 3 now. And while Chahal has been doing the job as the lead spinner for Bangalore, Ravindra Jadeja and his new look and that new moustache and the lack of beard certainly has failed to turn up as far as the numbers in on the bowling field go. Let's just take a look at Jadeja's numbers. Now, I must say he's coming at the back of a really long home season. We all know that. But just the 2 wickets, Brad and Sanjay, in the power play. Of course, he's the only spinner on that list, so we have to give him credit for that. 9.7 the economy, the worst average of 97. The other thing is that all those 4 tend to bowl at the death as well, whereas Jadeja's job is essentially to finish off before it gets too late in the innings. Sanjay, just your thoughts on Ravindra Jadeja, fatigue, long season. What can you attribute just the lack of result from Jadeja this season?
I think you need to look at it holistically. Gujarat Lions is a team which has only picked up 25 wickets, which is the least number of wickets among all the teams. So it's not about one individual not picking wickets. I think all the bowling unit, probably in the first 3 matches, they hardly picked a wicket. So it puts enormous amount of pressure on the number 1 bowler. So I think the teams probably play them differently. Some of the left-handers fancy going against Jadeja, and it also puts into question certain variations that Jadeja used when he's under the pump. So as soon as he starts getting hit, he tends to bowl flatter and flatter, and that doesn't really work to his advantage.
Okay, let's ask the other left-arm spinner on this. When your frontline bowlers with the new ball aren't getting you wickets, how much does that affect the spinner that comes on later on? Do you attribute it to generally a disappointing all-round bowling performance by Gujarat, or can Jadeja do better for you, Brad Hogg?
I think you definitely need wickets in that power play, especially if you're a spinner that's predominantly used in those middle overs. And if there's no wickets out the top, your leg spinner's still got a better opportunity of getting wickets because he's probably got more variety, whereas the left arm off spinner, it's extremely hard in T20 cricket. But if you look at Jadeja, he's not a prestigious turner of the ball. He plays more of a holding role. And if you look at his whole career, he's only got, I think, 60 innings where he's got a wicket out of 105 innings that he's bowled. So that tells you a lot, that he's probably in the team for more of his economy rather than the wicket taking, but his economy has been poor this year. He's gone out 9s in the power play in the middle overs and 13 in the death overs that he's bowled. So he needs to change his game.
Got all your numbers in just in time.
He needs to have a shave just like Ajinkya Rahane as well.
I wonder, Sanjay Bangar knows him well enough. Is he superstitious? Would he be worried about the new look that's affected the numbers?
No, I don't think he's bothered by all that. And the trend is that they want to experiment. So they want to have the variations with the ball as well, but variations in the looks as well.
I'll tell you what, he might be wicketless or he might not be going that well, but at least he'll win 1 award at the end, and that's the best facial award or best face. Best.
Your sense of style is questioned. I don't like that one.
I like it because to me it feels very historical or very vintage royalty.
That's the word. Yeah.
It looks like a.
You're the one who's been credited as the Tom Cruise lookalike, not me, so I'll leave that to you.
But did you see the photo that he had there? He was playing with his beard. At least he's got something to do out there while he's watching the ball go over the fence. Sorry, Sanjay.
Be nice, Brad Hogg, be nice.
No, he's a quality
No mercy
bowler.
from one left-arm spinner to the other.
No, actually, I should be looking after him. No, he's been a quality bowler. He's just having a bad tournament out.
Enough you, Brad Hogg. Thank you very much for your thoughts.
I'm trying to rein it back in.